Hi, I'm Mike, and today we're going to be replacing the safety valve on your range. The main reason why you'd be changing out the safety valve is if your old one has failed and it's no longer letting gas out of it. If you need a new OEM replacement safety valve, you can find one on our online store. For this repair, you'll need a 3/4 inch wrench, a 9/16 wrench, a 3/8 wrench, a flathead screwdriver, and a 1/4 inch nut driver. In order for us to start this repair, we're going to have to gain access to the back of the range. The safety valve is located right here. So to begin our repair, we're going to have to disconnect the gas line. We're going to do that by taking a 3/4 inch wrench and holding the safety valve with that wrench. Using a 9/16 wrench, we're going to disconnect the gas line. So once the gas line is out, next we're going to have to gain access to the front of the range. So next we're going to open up the range door. We're going to take out any oven racks that are located inside of the range. Next we're going to have to remove this bottom panel. Once that bottom panel has been removed, next we're going to remove the flame spreader. So once the flame spreader has been removed, we're just going to push the bottom drawer outward. Next we're going to disconnect these wires from the safety valve. We'll do that by lifting up on these gray tabs and pulling up on the wire. Now you may need a flathead screwdriver to do this, but for ours we were able to just use our hands. Next we're going to remove the 2 screws that hold this burner tube in place. We're going to remove the front one first. And then we're going to hold on to the burner tube while we remove the back screw. And while we're doing this, we're going to be super careful and we're not going to hit the igniter, because if you do hit the igniter, it might break and you're also going to have to replace that as well. Once both screws have been removed, we're just going to lift up on the burner tube. And we're going to lift it off the safety valve. We're just going to place it to the left. So next we're going to remove this screw that holds this cover over the safety valve. So once that screw has been removed, we're just going to pull that cover out of those slots right here and lift it off of our old safety valve. So we're going to discard our old safety valve. We're going to grab our new OEM replacement, and we're just going to take the cover and place it over our new safety valve. And we're just going to slide in the safety valve with that metal cover into those 2 tabs that hold it into place. Next we're going to screw in the metal cover. Next we're going to put our burner tube back into place, and we're going to do that by lining it up with the screw holes and placing it onto our new safety valve. And just be careful of that igniter. You don't want to touch that because it could break very easily. We're just going to screw in the front support first. This way it'll be easier for us to position the back. So next we're going to connect the wires of the igniter back into our new safety valve. Next we're going to screw the flame spreader back into place. And after that, we're going to put the bottom panel of the range back into place. And then we're just going to screw it back in. After the bottom panel is screwed in, we're just going to replace our racks. And after both racks have been put back in, we're just going to shut the range door and the bottom drawer. Next, we're going to have to gain access to the back of the range again. Next, we're just going to connect the gas line back to the safety valve. We do that by lining it up and just screwing in the gas line with our hand, just so it stays in place. Then using our 3/4 inch wrench, we're going to hold the safety valve in place. Using a 9/16 wrench, we're just going to tighten the gas line into the safety valve. Once the gas line is secured into the safety valve, the repair is complete. Thanks for watching our video. Please like, comment, or share. And if you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel.